White Real Estate and our vendors, we welcome you today to our public sale and auction. It is quite chilly this morning, beautiful I think later this afternoon when that sun gets out and heats up, but at the moment obviously we are a little bit chilly this morning. Hands are in pockets, but I'll encourage those to come out in a few moments as you bid fiercely and competitively for a great opportunity to purchase here today. Number 5, Peterleigh Place here in Mulgrave is the property we put up for your bidding and competition. Rick Cheah has been our marketing agent, not only voted as Rate My Agent's #1 Mulgrave agent, he's certainly the #1 agent here within the estate, also assisted by Shaun and Dennis today, and we are the team that make up Ray White in Glen, Waverley. Very proud to represent the vendors here this morning. Good morning from us, of course. Buyers, it is first to the auction contract that I draw your attention. The particulars of sale read as follows: that Ray White Real Estate is the selling agency, and today we sell for and on behalf of our vendor that property known to you and I simply as number 5 Peterleigh Place here in Mulgrave. We sell the property today by way of public auction. If you are the successful purchaser, shortly we will welcome you inside to sign the contract of sale. If you are the successful purchaser, shortly we will welcome you inside to sign the contract of sale. The deposit is 10% of the sale price. That can be paid by way of a smaller deposit today of say $20,000 by EFT, and then the balance can occur on Monday of this coming week by bank EFT or bank cheque for the remainder of that deposit period. Deposit amount. The settlement period, vacant possession, 30 to 60 days from today's date is when the sale will complete. So 30 to 60 days from today's date. Buyers forming part of the contract of sale and attached to it, the vendor's statement or section 32 document outlining all the relevant council zoning and planning information. It has been on display, a very straightforward contract indeed. I must advise you by law that today's auction shall be conducted in accordance with those laws set out in Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations and any additional information that was made available prior to the commencement of today's auction. Those rules permit the making of vendor bids by me as the auctioneer. The words I use to indicate a vendor bid are simply vendor bid. I'll indicate bidders upon request. And there are penalties for anyone who should engage in any disruptive or prohibitive conduct. Bidders preventing others from bidding, there are fines for this conduct. Buyers, lastly and most importantly, you need to be aware that I cannot accept a late bid or offer for the property after it's been declared sold. So for those of you that are here with the interest to purchase, of course I'll give you fair warning with a first, second, third and final call, and then once the property is declared sold, it is sold, and I can't reopen the bidding and accept any late bid after we are declared sold. Well, buyers, what a great opportunity to be able to purchase here. Whether you're here today as an investor or whether you are here today as a first home buyer or any owner-occupier, these properties are absolutely fantastic. Not only a fantastic pocket of real estate, they have certainly proven over the last 10 years to be a fantastic opportunity and a fantastic investment to be able to buy here. We are obviously only moments away from the Last Piece Cafe and the shops, the convenience that is here, of course, and on the doorstep, the Oval, which is virtually adjacent where we are, and on offer what we have is a beautiful 3-bedroom home. An oversized single garage with that pull-through roller door at the rear. Plenty of space in there for a very large SUV or 4-wheel drive. Plenty of space there, of course, for that. And then that pull-through at the rear. That open plan living space, kitchen, and then, of course, we have the laundry and powder room downstairs. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms complete the picture upstairs. Generous size. Plenty of space outside for outdoor entertaining there at the rear as well. And as I say, the location is everything. We're moments away from the gym, moments away from the Oval, the cafe, access to the M1 and around about 25 kilometres from the CBD, access out to Eastlink, of course, Willis Hill Shops up the road, the Glen Shopping Centre, and of course Brandon Park Shopping Centre are all on your doorstep. Let's not forget Waverley Gardens. So buyers, it's centrally located. It's a beautiful property. Rick and his team have done a fantastic job marketing this particular property. We're excited about bringing it to market and that sale today to the highest bidder. We find out in a few moments who that will be. Buyers, who'd like to be the first one to get us underway, an opening bid or offer to start? I don't mind the starting bid, buyers.
680.
680. Welcome and good luck here at 680. That's $680,000. 7 to go from here if you like. Who's going to make it? 700 here. At 680 it is. At 7's the bid. At 7's the call here at 7. Happy to see 20 to go on if you like from here. At $700,000 it is. At 7 do we go 720 now. At 7's the bid. At $700,000 bid here at 7.
10.
I'll take the 10 and away we go in 10s. At 710, same opportunity for 10 if you like. At 710 it is. At 710 here with the opening bidder.
725.
725 now. At 725's the bid. 725, I'm happy to stay in 10s. What do we say? At 725, do we go 35 here? At $725,000 bid. At 725's the call at 725. Who's going to make it 35 from here, buyers? What do we say? At 725's the call. Once then, are we done? At 725. 10th bid from here if you'd like. 725. 35's the call. 35 it is. Do we go 45 or maybe straight to 50? It's your call.
Is it on the market?
Not at this stage, it's not.
Right.
At $735,000 it is at 735, calling for 10 or better bid. At 735. At 735 buyers, what do we say? 10 or better if you like from here. At 735's the call. 735 it is with the opening bidder here at 735. Let me make it clear though, if we don't make it to the reserve price, it's only the highest bidder that gets that opportunity to first negotiate with the owners. At 735 and I'll call it 3 times and away we go. At 735 then, once are we done? At 735.
740.
740 now. Same opportunity for 5, 745 if you like. 740's the bid. 45 do we go? At $740,000 it's here, same opportunity. 45 and it's here. At 745 do we go 50 from here? At 745. 745 it is. At 745 do we call it 50 now? At 745 looking for a 50 bid from here at 745 it is. At $745,000 it's here at 745, calling 5 or better bid if you like. At 745's the call then. Once at 745. Hey! 745's the bid, buyers. What do we say? Do we go 5 from here at 50 even money?
750.
50 now. Good bidding at 50. 55 straight back if you like. At 750's the bid. At 750 it is. At 750 do we go 55 from here at 750. At 750's the call at 750. At $750,000 it is, buyers. What do we say? At 750 do we go 55 from here? At 750's the call. Not at this stage. 750's the bid. 5 or better bid from here if you like. 755 do we go? At 755 now. At $755,000, I promised the owners I'd seek instructions. Bids at 755. I'm going to not keep you but a moment. I'm going to seek instructions at 755. I'd ask for your patience just for a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Bids at 755. Rick's just confirming some instructions before we kick off again. The bid's here at $755,000. Buyers, I'd encourage that bidding to continue.
You're on the market.
On the market, we sell away. If there is no high bid, we'll sell it here at $755. Let me make it very clear. The question was asked also earlier, are we on the market? The answer to that is yes, we are. Buyers, now is your opportunity at $755. Who's going to make it 60? 755 is the bid. Can we call it 60 from here? What do we say? That's $755,000. Don't miss it now. What do we say? Do we go 60 from here? That's $755 on the market and selling. Buyers at $755. Once then are we done? That's $755.
56.
What about 2.5? I've been in fives.
I'll keep it at that.
$1,000.
Yep.
56. We'll do the same, sir. 57. Happy to stay in thousands, but we roll quickly. What do we say? 56 it is. Or do we go to 60, mate? 57. And 1,000 to come back in, sir. What do we say? 57's the number. 757. 757 now. That's 757 it is. Do we go 58? I'd encourage the 60 bid, but I'm happy to take 58 if you like. 57's the bid. 757 buyers. That's 757 it is. Dennis, any further interest at that end? That's 757. Before we go, we sell away if there is no higher bid. That's $757,000. Are we done? Once then, here we go. Right. Are we done? 58. Here we go, 60, mate. 59. Your bid at 60, sir. Do we go there? 59 it is. 759. 759 is the bid. 759, the number to beat. 759 it is, buyers. What do we say? Are we done at 759? 759. Are we done, finished and silent? First call. That's 759.
760.
760. 760. 760 now. 760 it is. I'm mindful that you want to get going with your witness slipper in a second. Thank you for your patience. 760.
1,000.
761 to 2 if you like. 761. 761. 761 now. 761. That's 761. 761 it is. Here at 761. Sir, you've been on the phone. You asked earlier, are we on the market? We are indeed. 761 is the number. On the market and selling now. 761. Are we done? 761. First call, here, at 761. Dennis, are we done at that end? 761. Twice, here, at 761. Any further interest? I can't accept a late bid after I've declared the property sold. Are we done, finished and silent? At 761. Third and final call, need to know before we sell. Here we go. It's selling at 761. Do we see any further interest here, sir? No. 761. Just here, need to confirm. Are we in or out? At 761. I'll sell if there's no higher bid.
65.
Good bid at 65. 65 now. Do we go to 66? 65's the bid. Maybe we jump straight to 70. 65's the bid. I'm happy to take 1,000 or better. 65's the call. 765.
66.
66. Do we go to 70 from here? 66. 66 now. 766. 766. $766,000 here at 766. I'm happy to stay at $1,000 bids from here. If it re-invites you back in, what do we say? 766. Here at 766 to sell away, no high bid. What do we say, buyers? 766. First call, 766. Second call, are we done? Here in front. Finished. No late bids at 766. Third and final call. Can I invite you back in for 500?
I'm done.
Definitely done. Finished. No further rise. Can't accept a late bid after I've declared it sold. Third and final call, we sell away.
500.
766 and a half. 766 and a half now. 766 and a half. Do we go the knockout bid to 70? 766 and a half is here at 766 and a half. 766 and a half. Stamp your authority on the auction from here. I'd go to 70, but it's up to you. 766 and a half. 766 and a half is the call in front.
67.
67. Do we go again for 500? 767. 767. Do we have one last roll of the dice? It's 770 maybe. 767 is here. 767. Do we go again? 500 or better bid. One more roll to 770. 767 it is. Are we done? No further interest at this end. No further interest at this end. 767. What's price? Third and final call. It's selling. No late bids. Here we go. Are we definitely done?
Yes.
Done. It's selling. Sold. Congratulations and well purchased today. To our underbidders, commiserations. Thank you for attending another successful Ray White auction. Please engage with Rick and the team if we can assist you any further. Thanks and have a great weekend.